We are live. Steve, where you been? How you feeling? You're muted, by the way.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Steve.
All right. Well, let's see. Almost a month ago, I suffered a cardiac arrest.
Are you trying to leave this mortal coil earlier than intended?
Well, my son's fiance saw me go down in the driveway, and she immediately started CPR.
Thank goodness.
Probably saved my life.
No
because
kidding.
You can die of cardiac arrest within minutes.
I know CPR.
What's that?
I know CPR.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know. I know it too. But yeah, I spent, eventually I got to the ER after being paddled like 4 times, 2 shots of adrenaline to my heart. And I spent 5 days in the ICU and another 5 days in the step down unit, which is kind of like it's just a higher level of care. And then I got out on Easter Sunday. They discharged me on Easter Sunday.
He was reborn.
What's that?
You were reborn. You were back to life.
Yeah,
you were resurrected.
My little resurrection there. So I'm back, and I feel pretty good. I'm waiting to start my rehab, my physical rehab and whatnot, because I lost a lot of strength and a lot of muscle. Just laying there for 10 days, basically. Right? I mean, I can see it. I can see it in my arms and everything, so I have some rebuilding to do.
Dude, when you had your problems, when you had your other problems, what, last year, or when you had the other gallbladder or something, I told you to take care of yourself.
That was actually, it was a little over a year ago. I had to go around with congestive heart failure. And that was due to inadvertently consuming too much sodium. And
it's easy to do these days.
What's that?
It's easy to do these days. They hide it in everything.
Oh gosh, yes. I just I consume food that normally isn't a part of my diet. And it was fast food. And I know I don't usually eat any kind of fast food, and it all just seems so. It seemed like the nature of what I was eating was innocuous. Only when I was in the hospital and I had time, I pulled up some statistics for the nutritional facts on these sandwiches, and they each come in almost 1,500 milligrams a piece. And I had 2 at a time, 3 times within a week before that went down.
So there's a reason that fast food is so tasty, because they engineer it to be that way, not to be good necessarily for you.
Yeah.
Hi, T in Albany. I just saw T was saying hello. Look we're all here. We're all alive.
Good to see you both.
I'm alive. Yes. The occasional indulgence in fast food, I will admit to, but it's it's fast. I wouldn't put food on the end of it. It's just fast.
That's probably true,
Right? Oh, and we're glad you're alive.
Yeah, well, I tell people, they say, well, it's good to see you. I says, well, it's good to be seen.
Right?
Yes. Because I don't remember. There's like 5 days in there 5 or 6 days that I just don't remember anything. Yeah. Just, that's weird.
So we're happy that you're here, because this is good for you. Tai Chi, Qigong,
absolutely.
Moving, gentle, healthy.
Yep.
Right? All those things.
It's something I can do in my broken condition.
You're not broken. You've got to erase that word, because your brain will say, okay, he's broken. What you have to say is, I am getting healthier every day.
Yeah.
That's how you got to phrase it.
Just a little damaged right now, I think.
I'm just helping you
Oh, that's
reprogram.
right.
I'm just helping you reprogram.
It's very good to have you back.
Yes.
Thanks, Diane.
And-
Thanks, Diane.
You.
And there's only 56 days till summer.
Hey, come on.
Hey.
That's a good news.
So
Bring it on. We wouldn't know it outside today, but
No,
It's a
not
little cool.
today either.
It's a little
Here
cool.
kind of cold too.
let me see.
hi, Diane.
Frost, some little
Yeah,
frost.
both Diane's here.
Yeah,
We always have the double D's.
double D.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Hug a Friend Day, by the way. It's Hug a Friend Day.
Hugging you, everybody.
All hugs for all of our friends. And it's Help a Horse Day. I don't know.
Don't have a
Like
horse
a horse
around.
day?
Help a Horse Day. I don't know what that's about.
No.
But you know, I was born in the year of the horse.
There. Well, if we can help you.
Yeah. Coming to class always helps. Interesting small tidbit. So for Chinese astrology, because Colin, we will always send you hugs. Colin loves hugs.
Hugging.
So
Tell him.
in Chinese astrology, I was born in the year of the fire horse,
Oh.
which in ancient China, women who were born under the year of the fire horse, either they disposed of the daughters or they pretended they were born some other time, because fire horse females are difficult to control, which you did, you know, in ancient China. How are you going to marry off your daughter if she was hard to control, right? So my in-laws are Chinese.
Spice in life.
My in-laws are Chinese, and we didn't tell them until much later that I was a fire horse, because when one of the first times I was dating Brad, he said something and I was like, "You're not the boss of me." So I am a real fire horse.
I'm a fire rooster. So
Fire rooster. Watch out.
me too. I
Yeah.
don't like people when they say something. You're not the boss of me.
You're not the boss of me.
Must be the fire.
Must be the fieriness. Not just because of the redhead. People think I'm a blonde because my hair's been going white, but I'm really a redhead. Just saying.
Kind of reddish to myself. So
Right.
over auburn thing.
And it's
Wonderful.
National Pretzel Day.
Yay, Pretzel.
So because of National Pretzel Day, I'm going to throw in an eagle.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. That. That's the thing.
But what other requests do we have?
Oh, throw in a little triangle for me.
A little triangle. Triangle. Oh yeah, I was going to do everything in hieroglyphics now, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
There. Oh, look, here's my latest painting. Can you see it?
Ooh, is that cow?
Oh, that's
Oh.
cute.
There, that's
Is that a
better.
commissioned one?
That's Lunenburg. That's the blue nose right there.
Oh,
The- That's the blue nose.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
oh,
I just finished it recently. It's in here so it doesn't get hurt.
right. I saw one of your messages that you had a painting. Is that the one with the rocher percé?
Say that again?
The painting, and you have a message that you sent us, and there was one of your painting. Well, I don't know in English. It's rocher percé in Gaspésie. You had, I think,
Gaspé?
Gaspé big painting. You don't have a Gaspé painting.
I do have a Gaspé painting. It's in an art show right now.
That's what I was
Woohoo.
looking at. That's the one I was looking at this morning.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one too. Colin wants to do the chain fist again.
There we go. One little challenge.
My version of the chain fist, right, Colin?
There's no other version. Well, there is BDRs, but it's always lost. So
It's always lost. Steve, what do you want? You know, you're just back.
Well, you know me. I always like a couple of animals thrown in there because I'm a big fan of wildlife and everything. So
well,
do
no
a couple
horse.
of animals.
Monkey,
choose.
peaches.
The deer will
Monkeys?
replace the horse.
What did you say? The
I
deer?
think there isn't a horse, is there?
No,
There's a
but
high pat on horse, but I
there
can
is
never
no
remember it.
horse. to the regular thing. So I'll put the deer will replace the horse. Or the
Deers,
horse will
deers and
Substitute.
monkeys. Deers, monkeys, chain fists, eagles, triangles. Hey, let's see if we can fit in a dragon too while we're at it.
Hey,
There you go.
Yes.
Like the
Yay!
dragon.
dragon too.
All right. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Thank you.
Let's do it. I'll mute everyone. Mute. Mute. Glasses. Check. Music. I think I can go like this. Yes, I can. Can I?
Just begin.
No, I can't. Hold on. I was going to try and cheat it, but it says no. It's giving me the wrong music. There. No. No, this one. Okay. Good Lord. So many buttons. We're coming on to summer, so we got to get our sunglasses and get ready. So find your spot. Hopefully I can still see my thing. Spread out your toes. Take a big breath and stretch out your arms. La la la. And then float them on down. So, especially today, the 2 rules, you know what they are. Make sure you breathe. Breathing is pretty key. And don't do anything that hurts. And if it starts to hurt, call 911. No, I'm kidding. Breathe in, lift. Gather it in the front. Scoop up all this goodness. Bring it in. Give yourself a little energy kiss. And sink it down. Ah, yes. Breathe in. Float it up. Scoop in some chi goodness. Sinking the chi. Let your shoulders relax. And melt it down. Nice. Let's do one more. Breathe in. Lift. Gather it in. Scoop up some goodness. Bring in some extra energy. And sink. And then, if you're not there, take your feet out underneath you, just under your shoulders, and open the door. The hands float up. And melt. Like painting the fence. So be nice. Make yourself feel fabulous. Breathe in. And sink. One more time. Breath in. Float up. Melt it down. Float up and hug that big old tree. Hands drift apart. Float. This hand's going to come on top in the front. Grabbing onto that giant moon. Relax. Breathe in. Open. Yes. Turn it over. Hey, let's just go right into it, shall we? Flip it over. Grab onto the moon right here. Stand out and toss me a frisbee. Gently, you know. We're just getting started. Breathe in. And toss. Are you ready for a chain fist? We're going to do an air guitar. So as you toss it out there, this hand is going to push down and go all the way around. And sit into a double block. Relax. Turn, both hands come to the waist. A front palm strike. A back palm strike. The back palm comes over the top. This hand makes a little hook and sinks right here. Gently. Up and open to a little high five right there. Single whip. Over windshield wiper. Sink. It's still April. We still get our April showers. Open. Now let's try a gentle snake, shall we? Over the top. The snake hangs 10. Down and through. Slide. Over the top. Down and through. Gently. One more time. Slide it through. The hook is going to reach way up into the sky. Stretch through that side. This hand hooks around behind. Woohoo! Swimming dragon. This hand reaches. Skip it around because we're throwing in a little dragon love. One more time. This hand scoops around, down and through, and it makes a little hook. And another little snake comes down, and then turn. The hook comes to the waist. A punch. Hiya. Another punch. Grab onto something. A little half a step in. A little half a step out in a double block. Ah. This hand comes over the top. Grab onto your moon. Step out. Little frisbee toss. Part the wild mane. Breathe and float. Feel light as air. Like those big puffy clouds you get in July. The next one will be our air guitar. Are you ready? This hand's going to toss. This hand's going to come around. All the way around. A double block. Sit in the center. Relax through the shoulders. Both hands come to the waist. Turn. A front palm strike. A back palm strike. The back palm comes over. The other hand feeds through and makes a little hook. Sink. Squeeze your knees open. Windshield wiper. To a little ah. So your knees stay in line with your toes so that they don't complain later. Up and open into a single whip. Feel relaxed. Here comes our snake. Hang in 10. Over the top. Down and through. It does not matter how low you go, right? Down and through. Slide. One more time. Swish it. And then the hook's going to reach up. Scoop around behind. Slide it down. Yeehaw. Slide. Reach. It's like the roller coaster. That's what I always think of. Woo. One more time. Best ride in the park. Swimming dragon. And then it slides out and makes a little hook. Over the top. Down and through. One more snake. Hook comes to the waist. Front palm. Punch. Or I did the palms. Punch. Grab onto something and half a step in. Half a step out in a double block. Chain fist. Hug onto that big old tree. Come and get your feet underneath you. Sink. Down here, grab some peaches. Or I like mandarin oranges. Up on your toes. Scrunch your butt. Scrunch your shoulders. Balance if you can. Look over your shoulder. Anybody catch you? Whoops. Lift your belly button. Come back to the center. Look the other way. What? Come back to the center. Slow-mo. Shoulders, you slowly let everything sink. And then you keep sinking and you keep sinking and you keep sinking. Whew. Arms float up. Gather in. We're going to do another. Just because I usually have multiple mandarins. It's mandarin season. Grab your mandarins. Squeeze them up. Squeeze your butt. Ooh, hold on. Squeeze your butt. Stay balanced, you guys. Look that way. Over your shoulder. Yep. Come back to the center. Look the other way. Are you scrunching? This is when you're allowed to scrunch, so go for it. Come back to the center. Slow-mo. Whoa. You can just feel all that tension just melt, 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 melt. Baby bird wings. Open to the side. Elbows halfway down. Relax. Stretch up and put that baby bird back in the nest. And then sparkle down to your toes. Open the door. Breathe in. Check my list. Breathe out. Let's do a little chi hula. A little side to side. So I'm sure Hawaii was fabulous. We can just imagine that we're on the beach again. Enjoying a little cool breeze in the warm sun. Pop in your antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Step out. Pivot. Lunge into it. And then this top pinky turns. Turn to look back. The deer / horse. Breathe in. Lift. Looks behind. The deer, the horse with the antlers. Is that a jackalope? Float side to side. No, a jackalope is a rabbit with antlers. Float. When you do that exhale, just sink. Pop at your antlers. Chi rock star. Fold in those middle fingers. Step out. Lunge into that front leg. Long, strong leg in the back and turn to look. As long as you can still breathe and it still feels good, you're all right. Breathe in, lift. Float the arms down. Drift back. Let's do another. You know, I just love the deer. I always feel like it gets things moving. So, light as air. It's like you're not even moving them. Pop at your antlers, stretch out your fingers, lunge forward, lengthen through your waist, shoulders relax as you turn and look. And maybe you get a little extra view of the back. Breathe in, lift. Float back. Light as air. One more time, just to even things out a little. I don't know if anybody's totally even. We don't live that way. Pop at your antlers. Float that foot out. Press into your back heel. Lengthen your waist. Shoulders down. Top pinky starts that turn, 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 turn. Ah. Breathe in. Lift it up. Float back. Feet side by each. Lift. Gather in some good juju right here. Sink. Float up, straight up, open the door. My glasses are sliding down. Lift up and open. We're going to do the crane. So shift, this toe will tap, shift, and then spread your wings. Ta-da! This hand scoops. Gather up your wings, change feet, just a gentle toe tap, and you let your wings open to the sunshine. Because it's almost summer, switch sides, and then it's going to be hot. Land your crane, take a breath, take a bow, stretch your tail feathers back while you reach your toes forward. Breathe in, lift yourself on up. Scoop it up, switch sides. Gather up your wings, tap your toe, open. Relax your neck. Take a breath. Stretch your spine long, stretch your leg long. Take your ballerina bow. Breathe in, lift it on up. Switch sides. Gather up your wings. Land. Relax. Take a breath. Here we go. While you're down there in your knee like the sea bottom, scoop up some good chi love. Bring it on up with you. Press it into this leg. So much energy that this knee floats up. And the rooster stands on one leg. And in honor of Pretzel Day, then we check out our eagle. So this knee floats up and crosses, toes on the floor, or you can hook. This arm goes under. Maybe backs of hands, maybe palms. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift up your belly. Press your elbows away and lift. And if you want to try this, start diving your hands forward, curling through your upper back. Still kind of balancing and breathing. And then unwind your arms. Lift your knee to the front. A Karate Kid kick. Lower down. I've discovered it's harder to balance with sunglasses on. Switch sides. Land. It's because we use our eyes so much. Take a breath. Take your bow, knee like the sea bottom. Stretch it out. Scoop up some good chi. Bring it on up. A rooster stands on one leg. Push. And let that knee float up, up, up. How high? You choose. And then here comes our eagle on the other side. So the knee floats up and across. This is still balancing. Other arm underneath. Make an X and then see if you can bring palm to palm. Roll shoulders down. Lift your belly. Keep your shoulders down. Maybe you lift your elbows up and away a little bit. And if you're feeling it, start to dive your fingers forward. Eeps. And round your upper back. And feel that stretch across the backs of your shoulders. You do you, remember? Unwind your arms. Knee lifts to the front. A Karate Kid kick. Lower it down. Hug the big tree. Relax. Holy moly. Palm lift. Lift some chi bubbles while I check my list. Turn the hands over. Stroke your fingers down through the air. Can you feel that chi? Good. Float it up. Gather it in and bring it in to recharge your batteries. Sink down to your toes. We still got a triangle. Don't worry, Diane. I didn't forget. Breathe in, lift up again. Scoop into the front. Spread your arms again. This hand's gonna drop. It's gonna float across. You're gonna grab onto a dance partner over here. Waving hands like clouds, float across the sky. Switch partners in the corner. Take a breath. And drift. Yes. Softer, softer, softer. As you float across here, make a little hook again. Maybe you lift your knee. Maybe you think, I can kick it. And then you step out with a high five. Couple of loops. Breathe in. Shoulder relaxes. Single whip. One more time like that. Breathe it in. High five. Now stretch everything straight. These toes go forward. This heel swings back. Stretch your arms, stretch your legs. Arms can be up or down. Start to tip and reach forward this way to a triangle. We're just going for it today. Lengthen out your spine. Flatten yourself against that invisible wall. Let's do 2 circles. Reach. At the bottom, maybe do an exhale, and then we inhale. Fills that big old circle. Open yourself up. One more time. Reach. Stretch. You don't have to get anywhere in particular. You're just checking out your triangle. Open, lengthen, expand, peek down. Bend your front knee. Pull the top arm up. The arm drifts across. Over here, grab onto a little dance partner again. Drift across the sky. Switch in the corner. Float it across. Grab a little butterfly wing. So light. Lift your knee, maybe a kick if you want. Step out. Give us a high five. A couple of loops. Breathe in. Relax. One more time. Float it. You're just drifting. With a little high five. These toes point this way. Your heel swings back. Stretch yourself out straight. You can keep arms straight as you send the hips back, or if you like, you can do this to help keep your waist straight as you move into your triangle. Hand comes down wherever it feels good. Lengthen your legs, lengthen your spine. Feel fabulous. Palm points that way. 2 circles, reach. And it doesn't matter, you're just seeing what it feels like. Open. Because you do you. One more time, reach. Maybe you exhale at the bottom. And then you inhale, open. And you find some expansive space to lengthen everything out. Look down, bend your front knee. Pull it up. Float it across, grab onto the big tree. Big pretzel, come to the center. Hands sink down. Here we go. Hands float up. Gather in as much goodness as you can. Sink it down, shoulders relax. Float up, Buddha belly. Hands drift up. Scoop up all this goodness. Only good. That's all we're bringing up today. Lift it up and give it a little heart kiss. Shoulders drop. Over the top. Take a big breath. Press down. Make a little package of love. Diamond shape with the hands. Float up. Send your Care Bear stare out into the world. We did extra for you last week, Steve. We send you extra chi love. So send some extra love out into the world. And then let it go. Hands float up. Gather in. Relax and sink. Cross your wrists at the bottom. Lift some of that chi goodness and just toss it up into the air. Let the arms float down. Sink. Do that again. Cross. Drift up. Open. The next one is just shoulder high. Drift it up. Hands float apart. A big old yes. One foot steps in. A little bow for my friends. Dun, da, da. Happy Pretzel Day. That's it. Pretzels. Glasses. There we go. Whew, now I can see. Excellent. Okay, how's everybody feeling now?
Beautiful. Thank you.
We actually fit it all in. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
You
Although,
always do.
you know, the music
Thank you.
did end, but whatever.
It's good to do some movement.
Yes, Steve, go to YouTube because my YouTube channel has like years of the flow show. So you could just go like do it every day. I'm just saying. Do it every day. That's how you make it better. Thank you guys. Right? Oh my gosh. It is so it's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold, it's warm, it's cold. That's what spring is. I wore my spring colors for you today. And
I was gonna say we were blessed with about a week of really almost summer-like weather.
I know, right?
Well, at the time I got home from the hospital, so it was nice just to soak up some rays.
We need our vitamin D as well.
Yes.
So today, Steve, you can't have any pretzels. I'm sorry. But it is pretzel day, so we can have pretzel appreciation without having to eat them. But today is Hug a Friend Day. I invite everyone to enjoy Hug a Friend Day because it's actually good for your immune system. Just saying, it's been studied. It increases some of the cells that I can't remember what they're called right now that are good for your overall health and well-being. And it's also Get Organized Day. So if you haven't done your spring cleaning yet, today's the day to do it. Next week, it's going to be May.
Yes, it is.
Oh, boom. My brain is blown. Next week's going to be May.
Fast. Mm-hmm.
If you're bored, I'm doing another one of my master classes tonight. Well, not bored. If you're interested in having a fabulous life, join me tonight in my master class. I'm happy to report that I have my Facebook pages back again. Yay. They were hacked by hackers for a few weeks, but all is well. Nothing bad happened. I just had to be patient. So yes, tonight, if you're not doing anything, come on down to the master class. You can find it on the Facebook page, my coaching Facebook page. And if I don't see you before, well, I will see you in May. And before we go, do something. And for those of you who've recently been resurrected, you should know, do something every day that makes you happy, right? Every day.
Mm-hmm.
Every day. Find, especially today because it's Hug Day, but I could declare that every day is Hug Day. Hug someone. And number 3, right? We figure it out. We go with the flow. If we can swim the direction we want and still be in the flow, that's even better. But we do what we can. We keep living our lives the best we can. Yes? And send some love to the world. You guys? Love you guys.
Thank you.
I will see you next week.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Heather.
Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
Great to see you,
Thank
Steve.
you.
Keep taking care of yourself.
And here.
See you later. Where are we? Facebook. You too, even though I can't see you. Keep taking care of yourselves, right? I want you guys to be as awesome as you can be, which I know you can. I'll see you later.